let's focus on the front. What is a rectangle? Quadrilateral or a parallelogram. And we said already in class that a parallelogram, you can measure the surface area, which equals the length times the width, or you can measure the perimeter, which is 2 of the short side, or side 1, and we'll call this side 1, plus 2 of side 2, and we'll call this side 2. Okay, so Jimmy is looking at his house and he goes, I want some shrubs. I want to put some trees in, but I don't know how long my house is. I don't know how long it is, but I know how tall it is. My house, Jimmy says, the house is 6 feet tall. Okay? So, if Jimmy knows that his house is 6 feet tall, what else does he need to know? Kyle? How long it is? Okay. He doesn't know how long it is, so we'll just say the length is equal to question mark. Because Jimmy doesn't know how long his house is. That's what he wants to figure out. He needs to know the surface area. That's one thing. So surface area. Or what else could he use? Perimeter. So perimeter. So let's go over surface area. Let's say the width of the surface area of the house was, let's say, 48 feet squared. How would we set that up? Using the top formula. So we'd want to use this formula. So surface area is equal to length times width. So 48 feet squared is equal to, now because we have width and length, what value would side 1 have? It would be the width. So we have length times the width, which is 6 feet. Now, to determine the length, we divide both sides by 6. And we get that the length is equal to what? 8 feet. So we have seen that surface area can determine the value of your length, but let's also go over perimeter. Let's check if they both work. So let's say that the perimeter is equal to 40 feet. So we have P is equal to 2S1, so equal to 2S1. So what would S1 be? 6 feet. So 2 times 6 feet. And we don't know what side 2 is, so we're just going to leave it there. We're going to say side 2. But we also know what perimeter is, so we'll say 40 feet. Sorry. I was wrong. This should be 38. 28. So we know that the perimeter is 28 feet, and the first side is 6 feet. So next step is to multiply 6 feet by 2 because we have two side ones. So we have a side one here. We also have a side one over here. So we have 12 feet plus 2s2. So now we have to move 12 feet to this side. So to do that, we'll subtract 12 feet from both sides to get 16 feet. Now it's the next step. Divide by 2. So 8 feet is equal to side 2, which is what we found by using surface area. So we can see that you can use surface area and perimeter to measure and find the length. And we also said in class, what do these both look like using perimeter and surface area? What do those equations look like? They look like linear equations. So they're similar to the form y equals mx plus b.